Good morning or afternoon, grade ones and twos. Today is Wednesday, the 5th of August. Keep calm because maths is fun. Let's have a look at our learning intention for today. We are solving multiplication problems using arrays. So it is a different strategy that we're focusing on today to solve multiplication. We looked at repeated addition the last 2 days. To be successful today, I know that rows go side to side and columns go up and down. I'll let you know why we need to know that very, very soon. And also I can add the same number over and over to get the answer. All right, what is an array? It's a strategy that helps us solve multiplication. When pictures or objects are put into columns and rows, it is called an array. So I want you to say that word for me, array. They can help us to count objects more efficiently. So it helps us count objects. Let's have a look. Here is an array. There's a group of objects that have been put in columns and rows. Yeah, and they're very neatly done too. So they're all one under each other. They must be well drawn out with using dots in order. So it helps us to count. So we've got, how many rows do we have? We have 3 rows. There's 1 row, there's another row, because remember rows go side to side, and there's a 3rd row. And we have 5 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can skip count by 3s to get our answer, or by 5s. So we can skip count, we can go 5, 10, 15. Or we can skip count by 3s. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. And our answer is 15. So here's a little poster that I found just to remind us what rows and columns are. So the rows are outlined in the blue. So they go side to side. Do that for me. They are rows. They go side to side. And columns go up and down like this. Just like this picture here. Columns go up and down and side to side. All right, so here's an example of an array. We have 4 rows, 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows, 4 rows of 3. In each row, there's 3. So 4 times 3 equals 12. Look at this one. How many stars are there? So remember, you don't need to count every star. For this one, you could count in 5s. So we've got 5 rows, 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows, 4 rows, 5 rows, and we've got 5 in each row. So we've got 5 columns. We can count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25 is the answer. How many rockets are there? Oh, we've got 4 times 10 here. So we've got 4 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4 rows, and there are 10 columns. So it's 4 times 10. We can count by 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40. So 4 times 10 equals 40. This is an array that I found at my house. There was a doormat that had an array on it. So it had 2 rows, and it's got 3 in each row. So it's 2 rows and 3 columns. So 2 times 3 looks like this. So we've got 2 rows and 3 columns. 2 times 3 equals 6 altogether. The Hawthorn flag that I've made, put a lot of effort into this one. So how many rows does my Hawthorn flag have? 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows, 4 rows. How many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4. Have a look, I've drawn it up. 4 rows, 4 columns, 4 groups of 4 equals 16. There are 16 squares altogether. Your task today, search for arrays inside or outside of your house. If you are not at home, if you are at school, you could use the classroom. You can see if you can try and find some arrays around the classroom. Post pictures of arrays that you find. So if you find any, try and explain what the multiplication equation is for the array. Here's an example. So I've drawn up an array here. So if you found something that looks like that, it might be something around the room that you're in or outside of the house somewhere, just like how I found some arrays at my house. This array has 3 columns. Sorry, this array has 3 rows. Rows go side to side. And it's got 4 columns. Columns go up and down. Okay, so we write the rows first. 3 groups of 4, and then we can put the answer. We can count by 3. Is it right? 3, 6, 9, 12 is our total. So 12 is the answer. Okay, so I want you to see if you can try and find as many arrays as you can. See if you can take a photo of it, and you can, if you want, you can have a go at trying to tell me what that equation is. If you would like to extend and do an extension task, have a read through here. You will need your maths books for the extension task.